Myles Garrett wants out finally. Okay, he is sick and tired of next year will be the year for the Cleveland Browns. Okay, you can't sell him any more hopes and dreams. He's tapped out. He wants out officially.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy because they have one of the better rosters in the league. And they went all in on Deshaun Watson, which we all thought was the right thing to do. You go and you get the quarterback when the quarterback is available. He was a great quarterback, one of the top quarterbacks in the league, and he got to Cleveland and he completely forgot how to play quarterback. He tore his Achilles earlier this year and then re-tore it recently while he was working out, rehabbing. So he's probably out for all of next season. And things are looking pretty dire in terms of who is going to be under center for the Cleveland Browns next year. So they already weren't good this year. It looks like you're not going to be good again next season. I mean, you're probably going to be looking at Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. So you're going rookie most likely. And you know, for a guy like Myles Garrett, and we like Shedeur and Cam and their talent, but for a guy like Myles Garrett, who is the reigning defensive player of the year, you're not looking at the rookie quarterback coming in to save your team. Like, he's not going to have that kind of belief in the rookie coming in that it's going to make that huge of a difference. So yeah, he officially requested his trade, and you know, it's on now, right? Like, everybody is scrambling to see who is going to be the team that's able to land Myles Garrett this offseason.
Yes, and you know, me being a Ravens fan, you being a Panthers fan, we can speculate and fantasize about how we can get this player on our team. Okay, obviously Ravens fans have been talking about it. You know, the fans were in the stadium when they came to Baltimore to play. They were talking to him on the sidelines, trying to recruit him. Okay, he seemed very receptive. All right. You know, I got Aaron Duncan from Necessary Bluntness. He talked about the connection between Kevin Stefanski and Dave Canales. Okay, so we can speculate on both sides of it as to why it would make sense for our team to get Myles Garrett. But the reality is, it will take a lot and it will cost a lot. And the question is, would it be worth it for either one of our teams?
Yeah, and for Baltimore, they're not going to trade Myles Garrett to Baltimore. They're just not going to do it. And Baltimore, you know, to be fair, Baltimore wouldn't make an offer that would warrant them trading him to Baltimore. But what it does do for the Ravens is it allows them to say, hey, we'll go for the better value in Max Crosby. And maybe that's something they do this offseason. I doubt it. But, you know, at least it gives them that a little bit of cover because they don't ever want to go after the best available. In Carolina, I think that the timelines don't really match up. You know, they're picking 8th overall. They have a lot of work to do on both sides of the ball. They were the worst defense in the history of football last year. And obviously Myles Garrett would help that, but Myles Garrett alone is not going to fix that. So you're talking about bringing in Myles Garrett. You're getting, you know, Derek Brown back from injury, but you got to spend a lot of money and a lot of picks on that side of the ball. Other side, they've got to spend money and picks over there as well. And Myles Garrett is 29 years old. So, you know, I wouldn't be upset, obviously, if they went out and got Myles Garrett, but I don't think that the timelines of where they are in their rebuild really matches up with what Myles Garrett wants at this point.
Yeah, and that's understandable. I mean, he's getting up there in age. I mean, he's not old yet, but he's at the point in his career where these years need to count, and they can't be spent rebuilding or, hey, next year we'll figure it out. He needs to know that he has a window. Nothing's guaranteed in the NFL for sure, but he has a window to try to make it happen, and he has to make the most of it. So it's the right move for Myles Garrett. I know the Browns are saying they're not going to trade him. Okay, you know, we'll see about that, but we'll find out where he ends up. Just please don't let it be Kansas City. God, please don't let it be Kansas City. You know, we sit here and say there's no way they can do it, but they will do it.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
Travis Kelce about to come off them books, man.
He's about to come off the books, yeah. They'll find somebody to not pay, and they'll put him in there alongside Chris Jones, and they're gonna win another Super Bowl.
Never get blocked again.
All right, but that is our short take on it. Okay, we're going to dive deeper into this on our Wednesday show, the LBHT show. We do that every Wednesday night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming shows or videos that we put out, like this one. All right, so that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.